Hello, hello. Hi, everyone. And I know notifications are just going out, so hopefully people will be popping in. Hello, Auntie Christy, and happy Administrative Professional Day. I do know that day well. I've spent most of my career being an administrative professional, so well aware of that one. But it is always nice to get a little special recognition on that. And hello to everyone else who is here and everyone who will be joining. If you're watching this on the replay. And yeah, so I'm just kind of waiting for people to pop in. And here we go. Had the kitty treats ready also. So we will see. We'll see when everybody else joins us. But yeah, so I am just kind of hanging out here, waiting for everybody to join into the chat and watching the cat eat the treats. Hi, Nanette. How are you doing today? Hope all is well. And yeah, so I know that there is another sale that is still kind of wrapping up, and then I'm sure more people will be joining. But I wanted to go ahead and start um, at my time because I know that there are several times when there are overlapping, and I frequently will have a couple sales going on at a time to keep up on everything. And hi, Carrie. Hello, Tiger. And hello there, Auntie Christy again. So yeah, so I'm just kind of waiting. And hi, Angela. Um, yeah, I've just been kind of having a slow morning because I got my COVID shot yesterday and didn't really have, luckily, I haven't really had any symptoms except for fatigue. I am um, so tired and just my body is just really tired. But luckily, I don't really have any of the other possible side effects to that. So I am very lucky that that is the only one that I am experiencing. So yeah, so I'm kind of just taking it easy today because I really can't do. It doesn't seem like I can do too much. Um, but at least I got shot number one down, and then I will kind of go from there. I have my next one scheduled. Um, yes, I have the Moderna one also, and yeah, because you just don't quite know what to expect. Little tenderness in the muscle right where they put the shot in. It still is a little tender, but not to where I can't move my arm or anything like that. But yeah, the fatigue really got to me last night, and I just had to go to sleep. It was like I think it was about 7 o'clock, and I just started wrapping things up and was pretty much going to sleep by like 8. I just could not stay awake. And so, yeah, I know everybody is kind of experiencing different things, but that was the big one for me. Let's see, Gabrielle's on vacation. Oh, nice. Oh, well, that's great. Well, if you go for a swim, enjoy your swim. That is very nice that you guys are on vacation. And yeah, so hopefully things go okay with the second shot, and that will be. They have it scheduled. It's a little less. knows for yeah, it's like a couple days less than 30 days um, for the next one. So, had the same So Sleepy. Hi, Margot. And yeah, yeah, it is. Yeah, the fatigue on that one is kind of a real thing. And yeah, it really was wiping me out. But luckily, I didn't have any of the itching, which especially in the springtime, I pretty much take Claritin every day. So they said that Claritin would help if you were experiencing the redness and the itchiness. So I've got so much Claritin in my system, I probably wasn't going to have that symptom, or I'd notice it even if I did have that. And oh, and Rose, I think I did forget to say hello to you, Rose. Hi there. And and yeah, some of the other aches and stuff, not really a headache, maybe a mild one, not really body ache. Um, so yeah, so hopefully with the second one, which I know most people are experiencing, if they are going to have symptoms, it's the second shot and they can be a little worse. That that one we'll see what happens, but so far, extra sleep, I can handle that. Hi Patty, hi Lynn. Thank you guys so much for joining. So I just was kind of going through explaining that I had my first COVID shot yesterday, and so my energy level is a little on the low side right now, but but I am hoping that passes up. Your arm, let's see, Gabrielle's arm got red and itchy. Yeah, a week later. Wow. So yeah, so that is yeah, you don't quite know how your body is going to react, that's for sure. But again, the worst thing that's happened to me so far is the fatigue. And spending a little extra time in bed asleep is definitely something I can handle. Oh, and Tiger did not have any side effects. Well, that's wonderful, Tiger. I am glad. But yeah, don't be afraid of the shot. It is whatever symptoms you may have is so much better than catching COVID. So it is definitely worth it to get the shot. Yeah. The only thing, there's just, like I get the flu shot every year and I usually do experience, a little tenderness in that muscle area right where they give the shot. It's real similar to that, which is no real big deal. And and yeah, and a lot of people have no side effects whatsoever. And which is great. That is wonderful. So yeah, so I was just kind of explaining if my energy level seems a little bit low today, I've just been kind of taking it easy this morning. I've been watching Misty and Jeffrey as I was kind of getting ready with things over here, and just kind of taking it a little easy. Oh, well, definitely, have that conversation with your doctor, that's for sure. Yeah, I don't think I am going to quite fall asleep. I may fall asleep right afterwards. I may do that, but I think I'm good to go for a little bit. And hello, Janet. So yeah, so I'm just we've got 22 people here, which is great so far. Um, and I've got 14 thumbs up. So thank you all so much. Still hovering around the, what is it, 880 subscribers. So that is great. So So again, if you get an opportunity to um, share the channel or anything like that, I would greatly appreciate it to get those subscribers up. And again, so I can do my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. And let's see, hello, Mary. Hi, proud American. And yeah, I would really like to get to 1,000 because I've got that beautiful assemblage for springtime that I know I have been enjoying it, but I would love for somebody to be able to enjoy it this spring and not to have to wait until next spring to enjoy it also. Um, so since there are a few people here, um, well, and it all depends too on who is promoting your channel. If you have, some of the people with higher subscriber counts who are promoting your channel, it is very easy to get subscribers quickly. I definitely try to, especially with like Antiques from Karen Janet and other channels who are building. I try to promote their channels also whenever I get a chance to hopefully increase their subscriber count also because I have a few more subscribers and and you know yeah, I really didn't get any, but thank you for the shout outs. I appreciate it, but no, I didn't really get anybody, but I do appreciate it because it's one of those things where it goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down, and then you try to gain two as you lose one. Oh, I meant to go back and um she comes on Mondays right about the time that my mail carrier comes, and I want to make sure I don't miss my mail carrier. And so I usually will watch her Monday on the replay because I just want to make sure I can hear the doorbell and everything. So I usually don't have anything on at that time. And because of getting my shot yesterday, I didn't have a chance yet to go back and watch it, but that was very nice of Danny. I will have to go back and watch that and leave a comment on that one because that was very sweet of her. Oh, well, thank you, Gabrielle. That's awesome. I appreciate it. Um, oh, he isn't feeling well. Oh my goodness. I'm doing okay. The fatigue is hitting me most. My energy level is really low, but I don't have any of the other symptoms. So in that respect, I'm doing very, very well, and I can handle a little bit of the fatigue. So, so with that, and with the great people who have popped on here, and Linda, hello there, and I am so glad. Um, that you are home. And I hope everything went well because Linda, I think, got her second shot. Um, and yeah, so fingers crossed all goes well for you with the second shot. So I'm going to start. And oh, thank you guys so much. That is awesome. Oh, that is wonderful. I appreciate that. And hi, Diane. And so I am going to start off with this really cute little church bell. And it does have a little clanger on the inside. And you can see that there was a sticker in here at some point, but that's some pretty old glue. So I would imagine that this is at least like 80s or so from that type of glue. that was being used, but really pretty style, kind of that Yadro style when I see the kind of light colors and just a really pretty little church bell. This one is, let's see, that's about 3.5 inches tall. And this little bell is $3 and it is number 28. And hi, Julia. How are you doing today? And I was going to say one thing. I don't have any today that I will be doing offers on. Um, so if you happen to see anything, hi, Hazel. If you happen to see anything that you would like to have an offer done on, just let me know. And hello, Grandma 211. Yeah, because I was kind of going through and didn't really have anything jump out at me that was kind of an offer situation this week. But again, anything you see that you would like to have done as an offer, just let me know. And hello, Skunky Junk. And you're taking a lunch break. Well, that's so nice of you to check in. And hello, Jeannie, Chicago lady. And let's see. I will do this pretty little box next. Hi, Julie. I have this really cute little lacquer trinket box, and you can see it had the pattern um, put on, and then I think that they redid the scoring for the two sections. Now, what's really neat is you probably saw that there is this little diamond here. And so they did that into the shape so that you could always put the lid on right so that it matched up with the pattern, which I thought was a really fun little technique. Here is the inside. That's a really good question if that's supposed to be a cherry blossom or not. Sure kind of looks like it. It is a little oranger. I will say that is kind of a true color there where it is just ever so slightly more orange than pink. Here is the bottom. It looks like there may have been a sticker at one time on there. And this is, hi, Danny, a 2 inch. Oh, I'll measure this way too. About 1.25 inches. So about 1.25 inches by about 2 inches. So it's just a cute little accent where you just need a little splash of color. And this one is $8 and it's number 33. But I really like the top. That is so pretty. The way that they've done the flowers and the leaves. Really nice. Now I have a hinge box next. Now this one, the glue has come apart, which kind of gives you the option of gluing it back together so that you can have a little hinge box for a toy store, or it gives you the opportunity to repurpose this into something else, maybe work in an assemblage or a wreath or something along those lines, where you would want maybe the two parts separate to use in a different way, or again, you can just pop some glue onto there. and have a little toy hinge box. There is nothing on the inside, but this little hinge box is oh, that is so true, Sean, so true. They had the little like excavator thing taking the most of the carport away yesterday. And then I'm sure they'll get the cars and everything else out of there. But oh, yowie. Um, yeah, that was so bad. Yeah, no DoorDash deliveries here, please. Thank you. And if you weren't here on a Saturday, yeah, we had a DoorDash delivery person back into one of our carports and it collapsed and it smashed on top of two cars. Ooh, it was so bad. It was such a horrible, horrible sound. But this little hinge box is $2 and it is number 19. Oh gosh, Tiger. So your display case is much bigger than you were expecting, huh? Oh my goodness. Okay, and Grandma to 11, I see you. Thank you. And for anyone who is joining, hi Tracy, hi Yvonne, and hello Katie. I had my first COVID shot yesterday, so my energy level is a little on the low side today because main the main issue that I am having is that I'm having the fatigue problem. Mary, you want number 33. Okay. Thank you, Mary. Yes, and thank you so much, Yvonne. I appreciate you guys helping with the subscriber count. And yeah, and thank you guys so much from hearing about the I usually, I will say on Monday nights, I usually will spend my time at over the years for their sale. And because I'm usually packing, I can't do too well on the multitasking. And so I usually don't catch the um, the rescue squad. There's that fatigue setting in the rescue squad until like the replay because I am watching Tim's sale at over the years. But I do so much appreciate you guys giving the shout out. That was very, very nice of you. Um, and at Danny's, at the Niche Lady. I really, really appreciate that. That is so nice of you guys. I'm going to do this cute little creamer. Yeah, I will say Tim is so nice. Well, one, I love his sales. The what him and Ma Dukes and Josie when they go out doing their picking and getting all of the items, they find just the most amazing things. And there is something I learn every week from watching them, you know, makers and different designs and everything. It's just fantastic the knowledge that they have. And so I love watching his sales. And and yeah, and I'm gonna say hello, Irene and Sharon and Judith and Patricia. Hello there, and thank you guys so much. Yes, and don't make yeah, and the yesterday, yeah, I was working as hard as I could, which was at like half pace at best. And hi, Paula at Polly's Projects. Yes, and hi, Maria. So yeah, I got my first COVID shot yesterday, and I'm still running a little behind. Um, and oh, and Cricket Harrington, hello there. So my next piece is this really beautiful creamer. Now this is like a berries and ivy pattern that is on this creamer, and it is called Old English Oak, and it is Royal Stafford, fine bone china, England. So here is the bottom of this. But this pattern is just so interesting. So you can see the little berries right here, and then there is this like beautiful like ivy type um, that is going through it. It has this great gold trim on it. Now there is just a little bit on the handle. You can see it's got some white spots coming through, so there's a little bit of wear there. And this creamer is about 3 inches tall and about 2.5 inches across. But it's just a real different look. I really like that. And this is $6, number 35. Well, that's great. You guys have almost gotten me to 885. I love that. That is wonderful. Oh, here it is. So I have this cute woven basket, and this is a great little trinket size basket. This, let's see, it's about 2 inches tall and about 4.5 by 5.5 inches. And just a really sweet little weave in here on how the pattern is done. Just a nice little pattern. And this is $6. Oh, I will point out there is one little break right there. I just felt that with my hand, but I think that is the only one. So there is just that one little break right there. And this is $6, number 37. And I see Lori popped in. Hello, Lori. And Lynn. Hi, Lynn. And I see Sue for number 37. Thank you. And I see Thomas Lynch is here, so I'll say hello to Tom and Sue, who's probably around somewhere, hopefully also. And just to let everybody know, oh, good. Thank you so much. 885. That's wonderful. Um, I had, for everybody who's just popping in, my energy level is just a little lower today because I had my first COVID shot yesterday, and the fatigue has set in a bit. So my energy level is just a little low today, but I'm gonna make it through. I'm gonna have as much fun as I can with all of this. Um, I have got these fantastic napkin rings. These are plastic. Love the colors. Love the fact that you don't even have to use these as napkin rings. They are just so fun. Love these bright, bright, vibrant colors. There are 6 of them. Yeah, I'm really lucky. I feel pretty good. I just have that little bit of fatigue, which I will say the cats loved last night because I went to bed early, and so they were just in heaven. But I had all 3 cats on bed with me all night long. So they were just loving that. Yes, I did get the Moderna. I got the Moderna, and then I have my next one. Let's see, I got that on the 20th yesterday, and I will get the next one on the 18th of May, is when I will get my second shot. So it's 28, not quite 30 days, 28 days or so, but that works for me. And so these 6 napkin rings are $8, number 39. Yeah, so I have to say so far so good with that. There's a little bit of the um, of right around the muscle, right where they did the little shot. And Rose, I have you for 39. Thank you. But it went really quick, and the shot itself was very, very fast. Hardly felt it at all, which was great. Yeah. And yeah, where I ended up getting it, they just had us right in, and that was just really quick turnaround. It's like get you in, you wait around for 15 minutes to make sure you don't have any other bad side effects or anything like that, and then yeah, you're on your way. So I have these 2 straw dolls that are, I will say, very delightfully 70s looking with their really big bonnets. And I think because of the kind of fabric that is used on this gal, it just is so 70s. So she's got a little umbrella. This one's got, I'm guessing that's like a little broom or something that she has. They have the little strings in them and the little hook. So they would be really fun little ornaments on your Christmas tree. Or if you did a springtime tree. Yes, these are corn husk dolls. Yes, they are, Sharon. Good guess on that. So yeah, and they are just little sized. There, I'll put them right there. So they are, let's see, to the top of their bonnet, this one is 4 inches. And they've got these cute little ponytails coming out the back, and their little aprons and smocks. But yeah, they are just very, I'm going to say just very delightfully 70s with these cute little bonnets on their head. And they are $4, number 43. And Katie had the Pfizer shot. Ah, yeah, I remember that the second one hit Katie pretty hard, which was so unfortunate. And I see, let's see, Rose on this one. So thank you, Rose. And hello, Carrie. And Carrie had the Pfizer one too. Okay. Yeah, so I did have the Moderna shot yesterday. Let's And so, yeah, I will just be kind of alert, making sure nothing else happens, in the next or so days. I know that most of what's going to happen. Hi, Lori Ann Sugar Britches. How are you doing today? I know most of what's going to happen kind of happens in the first 48 hours, but there's no guarantee in that. So, um, and oh, she got the Johnson and Johnson. Yeah, but you're okay. It seems like you're okay. Um, so I would say that it probably was an okay one. They say that, the couple people who have gotten sick, it's such a there are so many more medications out there that get a higher percentage of people sick than the Johnson and Johnson shot that I'd say, yeah, you're probably just fine with that one. And and you don't have to go back, which is even better. They say you're too sick. Oh, that is a shame. Yeah, that is really too bad. And hello, Shelley. And anyone else, if I happen to miss you popping in, hello. Next up, I have got this is painted in Japan, little plate, and this is probably, oh, nope, this is a 5.5 inches. I thought maybe this was a 6-inch plate, but this is 5.5-inch plate, and it is signed down at the bottom. And we've got this beautiful lake scene, and it's just this part just seems so different than most of the Japanese painted plates I've seen. I don't usually see the sky done this way, so this is kind of a little more unique. And here is the back that says Japan, and I think that's, oh, it's the number 29. And for this really cute plate, this is $9, number 32. And if you have a nice gallery wall or a plate wall, the color contrast in this plate is really interesting. It would add a really nice accent. Yeah, well, and a lot of times I hold things so close to the camera that I know it is really hard to get an idea of how big things really are. And hello, Kitty Vintage. And Sharon C., I have you for 32. Thank you. You only had body aches and a sore arm. No other issues. That's really nice, Lorianne. That is really good. Um, and you got over that really fast, it seems like. 32. Okay. And hello, Decor and More. So I have some linen lots that are, oh, thank you. I know. It has been so strange. I mean, I'm a mellow person, but especially in the mornings, I'm pretty high energy first thing in the morning. And it was so strange this morning. I felt like I was moving in slow motion. And even last night, well, the little bit of last night I was awake, I just felt like I was in slow motion. It is just kind of a weird feeling for me. So this is a tablecloth. Now, it does have some condition issues with some marks on it that I couldn't get out. Now, because the fabric, the way that it's colored, I didn't want to do too much um, stain removal treatment on it because it has, now am I going to be able to find it now? It has a couple areas of some like paint loss in the linens. And then it has some areas where there's a little bit of staining. Let me see if I can hold that up there. There's like a little spot there, but there are some bigger spots. And hi, Jane. How are you doing? So good to see you again, Jane. Now, I just had an area. Oh, and like there's this area here. So it's just the I will say the threat of additional color loss by trying to treat those areas I felt was just too great. But overall, this is such a neat fabric. See if I can get the design there. It's just such a neat design that I didn't want it just to go to waste because there were some stains on it. And I know that there are some fantastic crafters and repurposers around here who would be able to do something really neat with the kind of remnants of the fabric on here if you weren't able to get the stains out of it. And yes, Jane, I I had sent you an email also, which I know you probably bombarded with, but yes, I am so sorry to hear of your father, and yeah, it is just so nice to see you, you know, back in the community. And Christina, hello there. And that is a really good question. It is kind of, and I will say this is like a purplish color. It's pretty true to what I'm seeing, maybe like a violet type of purple. And then the blue is kind of more of like a, I'm going to say like a steel gray type blue or like a steel blue. Maybe that's what I'm trying to say, a steel blue um, color. Um, I hope that helps. I know it is really hard sometimes with the lighting and the different ways that the cameras and how it transmits from my end and how it picks up to you. Slate blue, that could be a better one. And you can see that there is like a little fading. This is a little lighter, this is a little darker. So there is a little bit of fading in there. So this piece of fabric, oh, periwinkle. All right. I know I keep saying I need to bring down my box of crayons so I can get a better description of colors because I mean who better than Crayola, right, for coming up with the perfect name for colors. And hello Rehomer, and I am so sorry I cannot remember your name. Darn it. I'm trying to, and like all in the attic treasures, hello there. And I'm not going to remember your name today, and I am so sorry. So for anybody coming in, just to let you know, I got my first COVID shot yesterday. I've got a little bit of the fatigue going, and it's affecting some of the brain cells. Miranda, thank you so much. One of these days I will get that in there. And hello, Tammy, Vintage Uprising, Texas. And okay, so this one was, is that right? 25 by 23? No. Nope, it must be, boy, I really did not measure this one right. That was that was the fatigue setting in again. Let me see. So let's see. That's 1 foot. That's 2 feet. That's ah, 3 feet. And that is 4 feet. Okay, so maybe 4.5 feet um, on this one. And this is a square. Now with this, I'm also going to include this doily that unfortunately has a little boo-boo end. But again, to someone who's going to repurpose or craft this, um, there is the rest of the doily that could be used for something. So for this little crafter's lot, let me get this in here. I have got a really good deal because I would rather it go to a new home where somebody can use this for something instead of just saying, oh, I can't fix it and tossing it. So this is going to be $3 for the tablecloth and the boo-boo doily. And this is number 10. So $3, number 10 for the tablecloth that could be repurposed. Or if you were really good at stain removing, you could give that a go. And I see, oh, I see Skunky Junk. Thank you so much for that. And I've got a couple more of those of the Boo Doily. That's right. Oh. I've got a couple more of those types of lots as I was going through things. And again, you know, there are some things that just absolutely cannot be saved. Oh, see, that is a great idea. Small balances for a shed cabin office. I like that. That is a great multi-purpose room. And I have this really cute little um, glass basket. Now, this is a really small little basket, and it's about an inch and a half tall and about 2 inches. Yeah, about 2 inches by 2 inches. Now, there are some flea bites around the rim. I can feel those. So we've got some flea bites and we've got, well, I think there's some bubbles down on the bottom there that I am seeing, just some bubbles in the glass. However, this has been pre-owned, so there may be some marks on here that I am not able to see all of, but I do want to mention that there are some flea bites. And again, this is about 2 inches by 2 inches by like an inch and a half or so. And this is $5 and it's number 44. And Rose, I see you for 44. Oh, Jane, you're in Indiana. Oh my goodness. Well, that must bring back a whole bunch of good memories for you. I have got a pair of painted wood houses. So here is the bottom, which is unpainted. And then I will turn these around so you can see that all of the sides are painted and the roofs are painted. And then this one has the extra little piece of wood for like the front door. This is the country store, and this looks like a little house. And this little pair is $5 and it's number 7. Well, I took a little break from the wood houses and then I thought that I would bring a couple of them back. Oh my gosh, Jane. Wow. Boy, that has been a long time for you. And I see Lynn for number 7. Thank you. So I have a really interesting necklace. And let me get all of these. Oops. Are you going to go the right direction? So these little, I'll call them beads, look like they are inlaid wood, or at least wood that was rolled and then sliced. It definitely feels like wood. These are just plastic beads, but these are so pretty. And you can actually feel the different, yeah, it kind of does look like cookies. It does, but you can feel the different layers of wood on there. The texture is really nice on these. And this has a really beautiful clasp on it. And it's just a nice short length necklace. And this is $7, number 25. I know it's almost one of those, if you took those out and did it with red on there, you could almost use it as like garland on a little Christmas tree or something, and have the little, like those little cookies be part of like a garland around a Christmas tree. And hello, Jen, and hi, Susan. So I have another bell, and this is a Courier and Ives bell. Kind of speaking of Christmas, Courier and Ives always does great holiday stuff. And this one, I was trying to read what that says, and I just cannot read it on the screen. So let me try it this way. The old homestead in winter Oh, and then it says Courier and Ives. Okay. And hi, Nancy. And this is marked Japan on the inside. And it's got all of the Courier and Ives information on that side. And their bells always have a nice little ring to them. And let's see, that is about 5.5 inches tall. And this bell is $4 and it's number 26. And Polly's Projects, I see you first for 26. Thank you. Let's see. So if you saw some of the estate sale unboxings I've done, I have gotten a bunch of things from um, Hawaii. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I have heard that there is snow in Canada right now. And yeah, I am so sorry for you guys that are getting snow. Boy, that really is terrible. So here is a bookmark, and this is from Hawaii. And so the first little sheet I have, which again, love it when people do keep all of these things. So this is about the wood that is used in the little bookmark here. And there is a second sheet that talks about this little, it's like a nut and what they used to do with it to buff it out. And now they just use some sandpaper because it's a lot easier. And 4 inches of snow. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's way too much snow. Way, way too much. But yeah, this is a really fun little bookmark from Hawaii. And then you got this little part that's going to hang out there. Yeah, that sounds so much better. California weather is so nice. I have to say, we up here in the just north of Seattle area usually spend Aprils getting rain. It pretty much rains so that we have the beautiful flowers then for springtime, but we get lots of rain in April. And for some reason this year, it's been 70 degrees and sunshine, which is not our normal April. Now, by the weekend, it's supposed to be down in the 50s and raining again, which is about where we're supposed to be. But yeah, oops, it's been very pleasant and nice. So this is this little bookmark and the cute little nut that goes with it is $8, number 13. Your motorcycle has snow on it. Oh, yeah, yeah, it's too late for snow. It just needs to go. It's springtime. We're done. We've had it with the snow. We are so done. So yeah, that just really stinks for you guys. And I see Sharon C for number 13. We didn't take our snow. Oh, wow, until May last year. Oh my gosh. 6 inches of snow in May. Wow, that is a lot of snow. And then, um, well, you won't be there next time it starts to snow again. You'll be gone. Um, but yeah, when do you usually start getting snow then? Is it like October or September up there, Linda? Um, oh, bye, Janet. Thank you so much for being here. Next item is a beautiful amber glass. Now, I'm going to say this is a juice glass. You can see from the size, it is a smaller size glass, and it is about 4 inches tall. And it seems to me like this is just about juice glass size. Nice on the inside, pretty smooth rim. I don't feel any flea bites on it. But just note that this is glass and it is pre-owned, so there might be some marks on here that I don't see to be able to describe to you. Here is the bottom. And this really nice juice glass is $7 and it is number 5. Oh, I have Gabrielle for number 5. Thank you. So this fun little um jar. I'll kind of call it like a jar, maybe a canister. I think this is made out of a gourd. There's the inside, and it's got like a little bottom on it. And it says, where does it say it? Right here, St. Lucia. And we've got two birdies on it. We've got this beautiful bird. Love that one. Love the colors. And then we've got this little guy over here. And this one stands about 4 inches tall and it's about 4 inches wide. Really cute design. And again, it's got this little top on it. And then there is the inside. And this looks like a gourd. But really nice, vibrant colors on this. And this is $14, number 58. You're not a fan of birds. Well, that's okay. Oh, nope. And then it went away. I was gonna sneeze. Nope, it's coming back. Nope, it's going away. My springtime allergies are kind of the worst. So every once in a while, they will sneak up on me, especially when I live in a townhouse and I keep my upstairs windows open on really nice days, but that will sometimes let the pollen in also. Susan for number 58. Thank you. Well, I was always around birds. As pets. And so I don't mind birds so much. Now that I have cats, yeah, I would not have cats and birds at the same time. That's for sure. Um, but yeah, they can be fun, but they can also be pretty feisty, and those beaks can really do some damage. Especially one of my aunt had a lot of birds, and one of hers, he would be so ornery. He would get on you, and then you would try to get him off, and then he would move to the other side, and he'd play this little game back and forth. And if you got your finger too close and he wasn't ready to jump on it, yeah, he would take a big bite out of your finger. He had no problem doing that. Oh my goodness. So I have another little crafter's lot. So this is a standard pillowcase. Now it came fairly clean while I washed it. Did not come as 100% clean as I was hoping. Um, oh, you have a one named Oliver. Oh, fun. This is not a real vintage one, but it does have a pretty little lace bottom on it. Well, I guess it's the side, the open end. And there are a pair of those. So again, you could do some more stain treating on these, or you could just use the bottom part of them. And then I have this one, which is really pretty. However, it does have two holes in it. Where did they go? Oh, they're right here. So right back here, there are those two big holes. So I just want to point that out again. You could do some repair on those and have this single. It's just a single. Or again, you could use this part of it for another project. And for this lot of the three pillowcases, this is $4 and it's number 9. Oops, come on. There we go. And I see Gabrielle for number 9. Thank you. And with Mother's Day coming up, I have this little picture. This is Jody Bergsma, who is a local Western Washington artist. And I'll get in here really close so you can see this really cute work of art. And the little caption reads, Moms hold their children's hands for a while Their Hearts Forever. And you can see it's got this little girl, the cute little bunny. Now, the print itself is about 2.5 by 3.5, and it is in a 7.5 by 5.5 frame. There does look to be a little bit of damage in here, or maybe that's just debris. And so for this little print in a very nice frame, this is $12 and it's number 12. Okay, I've got a couple more dolls. And these are little like straw dolls. I think that's like straw. And they've got these pretty little ruffle skirts on. They each have a little flower basket. She has a little shawl. Both have these cute little hats. And they are, see if I can measure them here. Oh, between 5.5 and 6 inches. Here is the back. And these are $6, number 40 for the pair of dolls. And they do stand up on their own. And hello, Sabrina. I started this at 1 o'clock Pacific time, 4 o'clock Eastern time. I do every week. Welcome. So I have another Hinge box that is in need of a little TLC. Now this is a little barbecue, and this part has come off. So again, you could glue that back on and have a working Hinge box, or you could use the parts for other projects. This does come with a chicken. Oops. It's a slippery chicken. And that would go right in there. And so for the barbecue that is in a little need of assistance, this is $3 and it is number 23. And hello, Pat Doodles. Oh, there it is. And I see Grandma to 11 on that one. Thank you. So next up, I have an IKEA set. Now, this was in what my Goodwill does is they will frequently get these plastic bags that are all sealed up and they'll put things inside. And they had this in such a way that it was taped together and you couldn't see who the maker was on it. So I wasn't 100% sure. Um, but the design was really cute and I loved the color. And so I thought I would go ahead and take a chance on it. So there is a set of 4 of these, 4 plates and then 4 cups. Really cute mid-century like design from IKEA. And this is by, well, it's IKEA 365, designed by Susan, oh, Prike. I'm probably not going to say that one right. Let me find one that's there. Pry, is that KE? Made in Turkey. And it's just a little espresso size cup. And again, there are, oops, 1, 2, and 2 more. So it is a set of 4. Love the little design on the bottom of those. Really fun. And for this set of 4, this is $12, number 16. And hello, Trina. Oh, and I see Susan's, or the Sharon C. Thank you. And for those of you coming in late, I'll just let you know ahead of time. I had my COVID shot yesterday, and the fatigue monster has attacked my system. And so I am feeling a little slow and ever so slightly, I think, loopy because of the fatigue. So, just in case I seem just a little off today or my energy level seems just a little low, it's the COVID shot. And hopefully that will pass through my system pretty darn quickly because I'm already tired of it and it's only been 24 hours or so. Oh, yeah, kind of a bit like that. Yes. Yeah, I felt my brain felt very foggy yesterday. About, let's see, it would have been about 8 hours or so, 6 to 8 hours after getting the shot, my brain felt very, very foggy. Um, and I really couldn't like think anymore. And I was like, I gotta go to sleep. Oh, oh, yeah. And I did get the Moderna shot. Um, but everything else I have to say is just fine. I feel really good otherwise of just being very physically tired. But otherwise, no other symptoms. And so I'm very, very happy about that. So I have this little plate, and it is hand painted. And yeah, that is, I have to say, one of the things I am looking forward to eventually getting this year also is a haircut. I will say, for many, many, many years, I was a long hair person. But throughout, I've always been happier with short hair. And I literally had like just gotten my hair cut short and had it for like maybe a year or so, like short. And then this happened. And so it has been about a year and a half since I've had a haircut. I don't want this hair anymore. I want to go back to my short hair. So I am looking forward to eventually getting that haircut too. But this is a beautiful hand painted. You can feel um, the texture of this, that it is painted. No marking on the back though, but I would probably, I don't know. This just doesn't have, this has more of like a Bavaria type feel to it than a Japan feel. That's kind of my guess. But the flowers are just absolutely beautiful on this little dish. And this is about 5.5 inches. And this dish, oops, here we go, is $4. And it is number 57. That's okay. Don't worry about typing. Oh my. Yeah, so I am definitely in the can't wait to get a haircut club. Oh, let's do this little guy. So in my latest unboxings, I found some of these little crystal animals. And this one, unfortunately, is missing his foot. So we have this really cute little bear. He has all of the other parts, his little paws, his ears, eyes, nose, all that good stuff. But he is unfortunately missing a little foot. And this little guy is about an inch and a half tall, probably an inch wide, really cute. And he is $6, number 52. Yeah, you know, even looking at him, it is really hard to see that he is missing a foot unless you were really looking for it. Um, but yeah, he is a cutie. I have one last bell, and this is a very pretty. This is made in Taiwan. Very nice floral design on this. And here is the made in Taiwan mark. Nice little ring on this. And it is about 3.5 inches tall. Now it does have a little spot right here, right there, right there, where there is a little chip. And this is $3, number 27. So this is a Pimpernell Trivet. Now, for those of you that follow Patrick, the trusty huckster mercantile, Pimpernell is one of his favorite coaster brands, which it's funny, I really had never heard of them or anything, but now every time I see this, I go, oh, well, that's a pretty good quality, because Patrick said it was, and it is. This is really nicely made. You can see the feet on here, very well done. Here is the label. This is made in England. And we've got this fantastic cat. I have to say he's kind of looking very indifferent, although he is next to some beautiful flowers. And this wonderful hot pad is 8.5 inches by 7.5 inches. And it's so pretty. This would even be great if you put a hanger on it and put it up on a gallery wall, or even put one of those command strips on the back and hung it up on a gallery wall. It looks like a picture. It's so well done. And this one is $7, number 2. Yeah, and it is. It's so nicely done. It's just on this like cork back, but the edges are so beautifully done. And I see Thomas Lynch first on that one. Thank you for that. And I have a necklace. Now, this is a wood carved necklace. So all of these beads are wood. And then we've got all of these great animals on the necklace. So it's going to fit just like this. And if, let's see, well, that fits. That's almost a tight fit over your head, but that can be done. We've got these great beads, and here we have a zebra. Looks like we have a lion, maybe, elephant. We've got the main bead on the bottom, and there's an elephant again, another lion, and a giraffe. And this necklace is $12, number 21. And I see Danny for number 21. Thank you. So this little picture, I saw this. Well, first I saw the frame and I thought, ooh, that is the neatest frame. It's like just kind of farmhouse enough, not too distressed, just enough on this little wood frame. And then I saw this really cute little boy and his little beagle. And it kind of had that Mayberry kind of vibe to it. And so then when I got home and I took it apart and I took the back off, um, I actually found that there was another picture in here. I thought that was really cute. And then when I took that out and got to the actual print in here, it's cut down from something. And so here is where it says it is tinted by Peggy Lint. And then it is printed in France. And so here is the print again out of the frame. Really cute. And now that they say that, it's like, well, of course, he's wearing like a little beret. Now it seems so obvious. And then here is the other one again that is in there. So yeah, it's kind of a twofer. That one does not have any markings on the back. And then here is, get those in there. There we go. And then here is the back of the frame without the back on. But here is the back. And then it does just have the cardboard and this little clip on here. There. So that then you can hang that. But yeah, I loved the frame, loved the little picture in there. And this is a little over 7 by about 5 inches. And this little frame is $12, number 11. And I see Sharon C for number 11. Thank you. And for anyone who likes vintage vanity items, here is a really fun Cody set. So this one, it says sachet on it, and it is this powder, pretty full of the powder. And then this one says that it's an eau de toilette, and there's like just enough, I think, that you could get a hint of what the scent was. But I love the graphics that are on these labels. Those are just beautiful. And both of them say that they are compounded in the USA. And the bottles, let's see, we have got about 3.5 and about 4.25 inches. And they both have these beautiful pink tops on them. And this lovely pair is $15, number 59. Yeah, I remember this brand also, but I don't remember that label. So from when I remember this brand, they had a more modern label. And I see, let's see, I see Christina Christina Gonsowski. I hope I got that close. Yeah, I want to say it was more of a green label from when I remember it. Oh, good. I got it right. Yay. From the early 50s. Yeah, it looks like it, but it's beautiful. The graphics that they used are so beautiful. It's kind of like or at least I will say it reminds me more of like an Art Nouveau style that they used on those. I just think that is beautiful. Let's see. Well, let's do one more. This is another um holy cow. Danny, I wouldn't even know how to begin with that one. Yeah, that would be quite a last name. Oh my goodness. Oh, good. I'm so glad, Christina. So here is another hinge box that is the this part has broken off. And so it is in separate pieces. And again, probably could repair it or just leave it as is. It kind of sits on there fairly securely. And this is a tropical fish. Here is the back. You can see it's got more of the coral on the back. There is a mark that this is made in China. However, this is probably, I'm going to say, from either the late 90s or early 2000s. And again, here is the inside and that part back here that has broken off so it won't attach. And this is $3, number 24. Oh, I think I would need more than 3 hours of practicing that, Nancy. Holy cow, that's another one. And I see Linda Punky on that one. Thank you, Linda. Oh my goodness. That is yeah, that is quite a mouthful. Oh my. Let's see. Well, let's do another mother because Mother's Day is coming up, and I pulled out another of these Jody Bergsma mother prints. This one is so sweet because it's in the kitchen with the mother and daughter at the stove, and we've got the cute little animals here. And so I'll pull it up close so you can see them. And then you can see down here. And so this one says, A mother and daughter, I thank you for the joys, the tears, and the memories time can't erase, and all the years you stood by my side with your love that cannot be replaced. And this one is dated 88, so it's 1988. But isn't that just sweet with them by the stove? And then she's on her little tippy toes here. And the frame on this one is about 10.5 inches by 8.5 inches. And the print is about 5 by 7 on this one. And this is $14, and it's number 17. Their last name is a silent T, but everyone says it with a T. Yeah. Silent letters are hard. They are hard to figure out. Okay, Linda, I will do that. And that was so I have a little house. This is a resin type house, and it is a shoe. So we have this cute little house with this fun tower, and it is I'm going to say it's like a tennis shoe. Beautiful garden. It's not marked on the bottom, so I am not sure who made this. And this one is about 4 inches tall and almost 3 inches across. And I'll show this side. And this is $3, number 34. And I see Thomas Lynch for that one. Thank you. So I have a cup and saucer, and this is just such an unusual design for a British, made in England cup and saucer. Just don't usually see this kind of fun orange flower on cups and saucers. Not just quite this style. There is a mark on here underneath, right on this part. Now, what's interesting is this feels like it's glazed over. So I have a feeling that it was done while manufacturing and they just glazed it over. But there is also a little chip in the gold, and that does feel like it was after that fact. This part feels like it was done in manufacturing because it's glazed over, and this part feels like it is a chip. Huh. I just am reading Tiger's note. Well, that is really weird. I don't know how that happened, but we will, well, I'll watch out for that and see if that happens again. That is really odd. I thought maybe that was just, a whoopsie, because that does happen. But if she's not even here, I don't know how that happened. YouTube, behave yourself. You're out of control again. So again, this little cup and saucer, it's got that little bit of damage there. Not overly visible if you're just looking at it, but just know that there is that part there is a little chip in the gold, but then there is this part under the glaze. This is made in, oops, upside down, made in England. Interesting that they don't put who the company is, because usually there's a stamp of some kind that says who the company is. But this is $8, number 30, just for the fact that it's just very unusual. It is a real different kind of design for a cup and saucer. Very non-traditional. And great if you have kind of that orange retro kitchen going for that kind of 70s style. More of that kind of a style cup and saucer. Okay, so I have another of the little crystal um, animal creations that I picked up. And this one is a car. You can see it's got the headlights. We've got a little green license there and the headlights. I'll turn it around. It has all four tires. We've got the back lights, the license plate also, little tire in the back, and even like the back seat rests or headrests on the seat. We've got a little cat and mouse. Here is the little mouse, and he's got his arm out. The little cat also has his arm out. Got the little windshield right there. Pretty green eyes on the cat. Really detailed. And this is, sure, I can do that, Rose. We are going to start this at $15. This is 1.5 inches long, and it is, oh boy. Well, the car itself is less than an inch tall, but up to the very top of the cat's ears, which are kind of the tallest part, it's about 1.25 inches. So here is this amazing little vehicle. All of its parts are there. And this is a cat and a mouse. And again, here is the mouse. And he's got his arm hanging out the side. And then here is the beautiful cat. And yeah, it has, from what I can tell, it has all of its parts, all the lights, all the tires, all the little accessory pieces. Everything is on there. And I love how you even have the little license tabs on there, the front and the back license. Here is the underneath, just in case you want to see that. Shows where they are sitting. And I see Rose at 23 right now. And Julie, are you still in or out? If you are out, all right, thank you. So it looks like this is sold to Rose for 23. I'm doing last call on this one and sold to Rose for 23. Itchy and scratchy. You know, it could be. So thank you so much, Danny. Okay, so that is Rose. Four. Okay, I have another. Um, yeah, I wonder if that's the case too, Tiger. That is really weird. But that was such a strange, random thing to do. Very odd. So here is another kind of crafter's lot. These are a pair of pillowcases. These are a king size pillowcase. I believe this is a king size pillowcase. It is really long and it has this pretty lace edge. Now, again, these, I did wash them. I did do a little stain treating on them. They didn't come out 100%. So again, if you would like to do some more stain treating on them, or if you just would like to use parts of this for another project, again, I believe these are king size. They're bigger than standard. That much is for sure. But whether or not they are maybe queen size or king size, they seemed like king size to me. So this pair is $3 and it is number 8. And hello, Pamela 13. And I have, oh, Carrie Ann. Hello, Carrie Ann. I see you first for number 8. Oh, did you hear that little bit of a ring? Well, that was the Tweety. And it seems like if you oh well, it's not even down at the end yet. Okay, well, it may ring a little more. I can still hear it ticking away. This is a Tweety kitchen timer, and I don't know if you can hear it ticking, but it does tick, and it did have that little bit of a ring, but I was able to like if you move it past 30 and then move it down, it does actually do a real ring. I'm going to see if it's almost there. I'm going to see if it's going to do an actual ring. Here it says time for tea. And on the bottom, it does say that it is from the Warner Brothers store, 1999. And height-wise, this is about 5.5 inches tall and about 3 inches wide. Let's see, from the long end, that's close to about 5 inches wide, but really cute. Those beautiful yellow flowers. Got a pink spout, pink handle, and now it's done. Okay. But yeah, I think if you play around with this and actually turn it past 30 and then down, it'll actually do a real ring when it gets down there, because it did do it for me before. Um, but otherwise, it is just a really cute edition with Warner Brothers, Tweety birds, all that good stuff. Again, it's 19.99, the Warner Brothers store. Heavy, it does have some weight to it because of the mechanism in there. I'm going to say it probably does weigh a pound. So you would definitely be using that over a pound weight for shipping for sure. But to California, since you're on the West Coast, that is still pretty cheap. I believe that's still under $10 for the for over a pound for California. And this little Tweety is $15 and it's number 54. And I see Thomas Lynch on that one. Thank you. And I have a really pretty purple multi-strand necklace. So we've got this beautiful multi-strand part on top, and then we have this nice like drop pendant design. So that's going to fit really nice right about here and then drop down. Really pretty clasp on this one. And then the beads are just kind of the smaller beads mixed in with some larger. And these do feel like glass beads mixed in here. And then on the other side also, and then we have the two larger ones. And these do feel like glass also before we drop down to some more of the glass beads. So again, great for wearing, or if you like to repurpose, this is fabulous for repurposing also. And this is $11, number 55. And I'll show that middle portion where the drop down is. And oh, and Tiger could not resist the purple. Thank you, Tiger. I know that is a really pretty purple too. Really nice. And hi, Marianne. So I have a glass wheelbarrow. This would be great for an air plant. It does have some bubble marks in it. So if you look really close, like here we go, right here, we have some interesting little bubble marks. And there is one right on the inside there, that little cloudy spot that looks like a little chip on the inside. And again, this has been pre-owned. So there may be some flea bites or scratches in here that I don't notice right away. Well, I don't have any tea bags in the house to know if it does fit, but it probably could fit a tea bag in it. The inside is 3 by about 2 1/4, and from end to end, it's about 6 inches by almost 3 inches. And it does look like there may be, I'll try to hold it right here, a little chip on the end here. It's really hard to see, but there's just an ever so slight indent right there. Could have been when it came out of the mold, that part just didn't get sanded down. And then here is the bottom, and again, there is the chip. Could be a scratch mark or a mold mark right there, but you can see that there's lots of bubbles, little bubbles in there. And this is $9, number 45. Yeah, I think an air plant would be great in here. One of those big ones that looks like a big puff of hair. And oh, 45 for Sue. Thank you, Sue. So I have a Goble piece next, and this is the Madonna. I'll hold it back here so you can see the whole thing, and then I will get in close. And so here is the mark on the bottom, and this does say West Germany, and this does say 46/0. And that just helps reference. Goble does a bunch of different Madonnas very slightly. And so this just helps identify the mold number that was used for this one. So I'll get in here close so you can see her face. And I just think her hands are just amazing. The detail in her hands is just gorgeous. And then down here to the bottom, and then I'll go up the back, and you can see her beautiful hair. Now she is about 10 1/2 inches tall and about 2 1/2 inches wide. And she is $22, number 62. And again, there is the mark on the bottom, and that is West Germany. And this is a Goble piece. Okay, I have 3 more. And hi, Kara. Thank you for being here. And thank you to everyone who is still here. I appreciate it. And in case you haven't been around earlier, I got my COVID shot yesterday, my first COVID shot yesterday, and the fatigue has set in. So I am sorry if my energy level is a little lower than usual. That is a good question, Lynn. And this is glossy. There is a shine. I'll try to get it into the light so you can see that there is a shine to the figurine. So thank you for asking that question. And I have 3 corn husk dolls. And these little gals are gardeners. She's got a shovel. She's got like, I guess both of them have like little rakes. Really cute design with their little dresses, their little hands. Yeah, I have to say I feel good other than the fact that I am just really tired. Really, really tired. Um, yeah, I you don't know quite what to expect with the shot, but that was the part that hit me the worst, which I have to say, of all of the side effects that that can happen to you, I'll take fatigue. So I feel kind of lucky that way. And they've got these cute little faces. Oops, there we go. And for the set of 3, these are $6, number 41. Yeah, yesterday after about 6 hours, about 6 hours after the shot, I really was feeling super tired. Um, Went to bed early. Just today feel like I'm moving a little in slow motion. And Thomas Lynch, thank you. I have you for 41. And thanks, Katie. I appreciate you being here. I'm sure we're going to see you at Tammy's sale. After my sale at, what will it be? Um, let's see, it's 4:30, so 7:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific. A Vintage Uprising Texas will be having a sale after mine. So in about an hour and a half from now. It's the easiest way to say it. Are you doing some of the estate items on? I am, yeah, I am working in those. I have been doing a few of them. Um, but yes, I am working in some of those. I'm also going to I went to an antique mall a few days ago. Well, yeah, a few days ago. And I have a big box that, yes, I'm going to do the basket next. So I have a big box from an antique mall that I'm going to be going through in an unboxing probably tomorrow so that I can start working in some of those items into the sale also. So here is the lidded basket. This is a gorgeous basket, very nicely done. Here is the top, and then here is the inside. And this has a really nice fit. The way that they did the rim on this one really gives the lid a secure fit on here. I'll get that on. And you can actually do, come on. There we go. You can actually line these up a little better with the seams. And this is about 5.5 inches tall. And it is, oh gosh, about 9 inches across. It's a really good size. I'll put it up to my head so you can see it's a nice size basket, very well made, really structurally sturdy also. And this is $15, number 38. And I just love the fact that it's got that nice structured bottom on it. Okay, and Linda, I see you for 38. Thank you. There we go. Got the lid back on there. And I'll put two right there. Hmm. Okay. Here is a resin house. And this is by Academy. And this is a Tudor style house. You can see a little bit has rubbed off on the roof right there. But a really fun design on this. And let's see, the base is about 4.5 by 3. And it's just a little over 3 inches tall. Nice, strong resin structure though. And this is, and I don't have my tag, I don't know where it is. This is $5, number 49. Yes. I have two more trinket boxes. I will do those next. There. Okay. So here is one of the trinket boxes. This is a, oops, here we go. The Cherished Teddies. This is France, dated 1998. And the suitcase here is for France. And we've got this little girl. And I guess she's got her little baguette there. Now, again, the bottom part has come unglued. And so that can be either glued back on or you can use the parts for something else. And she is $3, number 20. Again, that part has come separated. And 20 for Grandma to 11. Thank you. And then the last one of the trinket boxes are these kitty cats. Now, this one again has come undone. The back part of the hinge has broken, and so that can sit on top of there, but it is not as strong because the hinge part is broken. But here are the two really cute little kitties in the basket. And this one's about 3 inches tall and about 3 inches wide. And this one is $4, number 22. The pretty kitties with their little blue eyes. And I see Grandma to 11 on that one. Thank you. Okay, and I have these are the Mabel Lucille Atwater, Mabel Lucy Atwell. That's it. Having trouble with the brain again. Mabel Lucy Atwell. And this is a cup and saucer set. And we have got these fabulous little fairies. And so the caption on this one is a very lucky fairy band got a lift to fairyland. Now the cup you can see does have a little chip in the front of it right there. And here is the plate. And these are both fine bone china, Shelley, England. And this is just a kind of small size cup and saucer. Well, actually, cup and plate, not the saucer. It is a plate. And these absolutely adorable little fairies. And for this set, this is $25. Okay, well, that somehow that person is back now. That is so weird. So, Pamela, you are hidden right now, and I don't know why. Because somebody with a username is hiding you, and they're not in the chat. That was weird. Um, but if it is you, Christy, who is in here helping, thanks again. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Christy. I appreciate it because I don't know what is going on. I don't know how they can do that. I don't understand how someone can impersonate someone and hide someone when they're not in the chat. I don't know. That is so weird. Uh, but thank you, Christy. I appreciate you jumping in and helping because I wasn't sure what was going on there. Yes, I think you are back, Pamela. That was weird. So here is this cup and saucer set. They are $25, number 14, for the Mabel Lucy Atwell. That was really weird. Yeah, I don't even know how they're doing it, Christy, because it's like that person isn't even in, or at least not that I can see, they're not even in the chat. So, well, no, I think somebody is hiding people on purpose. Somebody who isn't Precious Lavender Buttons, because I think somebody is impersonating Precious Lavender Buttons. No, she hasn't been in the chat. I've been looking to see if she has been in the chat, and she hasn't been. Um, but she'll pop in just to hide people, but she's still not here. So I'm not sure how they're doing it. It's weird. Here's the cup. Well, that's what you would think, but I don't know, because from what I can tell, she hasn't been in the sale at all. So I don't know what's going on. Somebody's doing something. Here is another Mabel Lucy Atwell. And this time we have a caravan. And so the little saying on this one is, there was a little man, lived in a caravan. His friends were the bunnies and other such funnies. And so on here, here is the little man, and here's his little caravan. Here are the little bunny friends. And we've got everybody else doing a little dance. Now, this plate is a little bigger, and this cup is a little bigger than the other one. And this pair is $35, number 15. Yeah, thank you, Julia, for checking, because I've been checking too. And I haven't seen her. At first, I thought, sure, the first time it was an accident. Um, but I don't think so. I think it's somebody else, but I'm not sure how they're doing it. Here is a wooden box with these beautiful fish tiles. These are ceramic tiles that are in the box. There is a marking on here. And let's see, what did I write down about this? Nope. I just wrote that this was Mexican. But this is made in Mexico. Just plain wood on the inside. Very nice finish. And this box is 6.5 by about 3.5 by about 2.5 tall. Hello, Jojo. Hi, sweetie. So this is Joe. He came over to say hello. Hi there. I know you're being a good boy, aren't you? Okay, so this pretty jewelry box, again, that was what, 6.5 by 3.5 by about 2.5. This is $14 and it is number 6. Hi there. Yes, he is just going to be 3 this summer. So he still is a bit of a baby. And Lynn, I see you for number 6. Thank you. And it was not funny, but funny because he went through a terror through the house on Tuesday morning before I left for to get my shot. And I could not figure out what was wrong with him. He was running and upstairs and downstairs and back and forth and up and down. And I finally found him and tracked him down, and he was hiding behind the toilet and he was crying. And I could not figure out why he was running and crying and hiding behind the toilet. And then I found out that I used, the blue painter's tape, and he had gotten, somehow he must have sat in the tape and he had gotten it stuck to his rear end. And so he had a little piece of tape stuck to him. And so he was running like a crazy cat through the house and he could not get that piece of tape off of him. Oh, again, funny, but not funny. But I got it off and he was so much happier then. Oh my goodness. There we go. Sit there. Yes, I'm sure if he could talk, he would tell me it was very serious and very much an emergency and not funny. But uh, once I found out what it was kind of funny. I have a lot of doilies. I have 5 doilies in here, from very small to large. And so I'm going to sell all of these together as a lot. So here is the small one. And then the next largest. That's a beautiful square. Here is another kind of square. Maybe that's a little more of a rectile. Uh, yeah, he is not for sale. He is a sweetheart. And he is probably the softest cat I have ever had. And he's a keeper. And then here is the large one. This is a very, very large one. Look how beautiful that one is. And so this is again a set of 5 doilies. That one, that square one, this square one, that one, and then the small one. And those 5 are $14. Number 3. Um, yes, I do have two straw dolls, but yes, both sets of the corn husk have sold. But I do think I have more for future sales. And Sabrina Simon, I have you for number 3. Oops. Thank you. I have a really nice, this is like I'm gonna, gosh, I don't even know what kind of platter this is. It's a small platter. No, I haven't done that one yet. It is right here, and I will do that as soon as I do this one. This is a beautiful made in Japan. It's kind of like a relish size, maybe kind of server. It is I will just measure it, 10-inch platter. It's about 6 inches across, about 10 inches wide. Beautiful pink roses on this. That gorgeous mid-century of silver and roses. Here is the back. And this beautiful server is $9 and it's number 31. Okay, and here is the watercolor. Now, this is an original watercolor deer print or deer art. I keep saying print. It's not a print. Now, there is where is it? Oh, right here is the signature. And then there is a little damage up here. This is in a beautiful frame. And the frame is, let's see, is that? It's about 15 by 11. And the art is about 11 by 7. Beautiful colors on this. And this is $25, number 42. Oh my, and there goes Sabrina with her super fast internet. I see you first, Sabrina, for 42. I'll do the other piece of art. Um, Here it is, which are these fairies. Well, one fairy and a bumblebee. This is so gorgeous. Look at this. Isn't that fantastic? Now, this is in a frame that had a backing on it that has been taken off, and you can see that they put in nails to hold the print in. But look how beautiful that is. And this frame is about 11 and a half by about 9 and a half. Oh, okay, Sabrina. I will do that. And this is, ooh, is that about 7? So close to 7 by 5. Okay, I am making a note of that. Okay, so this beautiful, so again, this is about 5 by 7 and about 11 and a half by 9 and a half. And this is $20, number 18. So next up, I have a beautiful brooch. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful the way that it sparkles? And this is, ooh, about 1 3/4 inches by 1 1/2 inches. And then here is the back. I did not see any kind of a mark on it, but isn't that just fantastic? And oh, where did my little, okay. And so if I were wearing it, you can see it would fit right about like that. So just big enough to be noticeable and to sparkle. And this brooch is $12, number 47. And Barbara, hello there. I see you for 47. And then I also have a bracelet. Now, the bracelet, I will say, is in very similar colors to the brooch. Oops. When I don't drop it on the floor. There we go. So you can see that the colors here match very closely, and then the glass matches very nicely with that. And these are glass beads. And then these are plastic, but they are have a very nice um, finish to them so that they really sparkle. And then we have these beautiful spacers in here, and the whole thing just sparkles. Really pretty. And it is on a stretchy band. And this bracelet is $11, number 48. Oh, hello, Denise. I completely understand not feeling well. I hope you feel better soon. And it is very unfortunate that you're not feeling well. But I appreciate you popping in and at least to say hello. I have a little miniature pair. Oops, there we go. Little miniature pair of wooden houses. These are, you can see, very small and they're very thin, but they are really nicely painted, very detailed for being so small. The backs are just painted white. And for the pair, they are $3, number 61. I have a beautiful pink depression glass bowl. And I know my lighting is a little strong and has a tendency to wash out some of the pink, so I'll try to get it to where you can actually see some of the color. Now, this is the Madrid pattern. And so this is federal glass with the Madrid pattern. It's a beautiful, very intricate pattern, all over pattern. Now it does have, I'm going to say, a couple of flea bites on the edge there. There might be just a few more flea bites around, but not major chips, just a little bit of flea bites. And again, this is probably been used in the past, so there are the possibility of utensil marks on here. And this beautiful bowl is $12, number 29. I know fleas are the worst for their consumption of glass. And it's always on the edges. One of these times I want a flea to take a big bite right out of the middle of a bowl. Now I have this bowl. It is not marked. I have a feeling that it is Japanese because of the subject matter, the way that it's painted. Some of these are raised. You can kind of see along there, and in the little cherry blossoms in the back, some of these are raised. We've got the mountain in the background, and then the pattern is repeated on the other side. Here is the inside of the bowl. And this measures about maybe 4.5 inches by maybe 5.5 inches. So it's just a nice size. And this is $10, number 50. I have another set of 5 doilies. Here is the smallest one. Now, this one I did wash. Well, I washed all of these, but excuse me, this one had a mark. Where did it go? Oh, I think it's right up here. There is a discoloration in this part right through here. And thank you. But I think that's the only one where I noticed a discoloration. This one has a nice center panel. Got a nice swirl design on that one. And then here is the big one. So again, there are 5 of these. There's that one, 2, that one, and then this one with the little design, but it does have that little bit of discoloration on there. And this set of 5 is $14, and it is number 4. And oh, I see Sue. Thank you, Sue. Yeah, doilies are really popular again. Absolutely. And I even think some of these and others have suggested even some of the really fancy hankies would be beautiful framed. And it's like you could make a beautiful gallery wall with all of the different doilies up there, maybe black backgrounds and white and cream doilies. It would be so pretty to have a whole wall of that decorating. And some of the really fancy hankies that have like the all over design or like the really fancy corners, those would be really pretty in a gallery wall all framed up also. I have this really fantastically painted little drawer system. Now, this is just a cabinet that is made in China, and it was painted. And it's got a cute little signature down here. But this would be just great in a little farmhouse kitchen. Little place to stash away little goodies. And each of the drawers is painted on the inside. And there is just a little bit, you can see like a little bit of wear right there in the corner, but a really nice paint job, great rooster. Yeah, sugar packets, tea bags, absolutely. And this is, oh, I should give a quick measurement on this. So 7 inches tall, about 3¼ deep, and just over 7 inches wide. So about 7 by 7, and then about 3 inches, little over 3 inches. And this is $12, number 36. And I see Sabrina Simon. You do really have fast internet, because I have a little bit of a lag before I see people, but your comment, I see you really fast. So you're really fast internet. Or you've got 5G phone or some very impressive speed. So I have a pair of screw back earrings. And these are just so beautiful that I am going to sell them kind of separate as their own set. Trying to figure out which way to show them. I think I'll do it this way. You're a hell alone. Oh, well, that is nice. But yeah, your house has some really fast internet. So look at these beauties. So we've got the pearl, which is most likely a faux pearl, the beautiful rhinestone, and then the purple little rhinestones in there. But those are just so beautiful. Such a great classic design. And they are the screwback kind, which, if you are handy, could easily be converted into a post or a, oh gosh, the kind I have where you have the little, it's kind of like a hoop that I usually wear most of the time. But I just loved this pair. It's like so just so classic. And I loved the colors on that. And this gorgeous pair is $10, number 46. And I have one more piece of jewelry. And this is a J. Crew necklace. And there is a tag. Oh, here it is. Trying to find that tag that says J. Crew on it. And so this one is the back. And so that would go across the back. And then these others would come down. And we've got a whole bunch of mixture. We've got like gold tone, the one here with the rhinestones. where is it? This one is kind of a like a gunmetal gray type color. We've got some that have a little more of a brass kind of look to them, but just a really nice mixed media of metals in a multi-length chain. And again, this is a J. Crew necklace. And this one is $10, number 56. I have a pair of nesting boxes. So here is the first box. Got a cute little bee on it. Oh, thanks, Wendy. Thank you so much for being here. It's got polka dots on the inside. And then the second box has a very similar color scheme, just a little different design on it. But it has a little bumblebee also. And then it also has polka dots on the inside. And sitting next to each other, they would be really cute. And let's see, this one is about 7 inches by 5 by about 4.5. And oh, thank you, Pamela. Now, these are just made in China, but I loved the kind of vintagey look to them. And they are so cute together. And it's nice because they can store inside of each other also. And this little pair is $10, number 60. I know these kinds of boxes are always really useful, you know, in drawers, in your closet, on a shelf, or even just sitting out on a bookshelf where you just have some place to store some things. Maybe before you even organize them, you have some place to put them where they're kind of tucked away nicely and you don't have to look at it until you have a chance to get to it. Well, when you can get the lid back on it, come on, there we go. Okay, I have next a dog figurine. Now, I have a feeling that this is either porcelain or bone china. Oh, yeah, I think he's crazy too. Boxes are great. So, this dog is made in Japan and it's in the porcelain and it's stamped just to make sure that you know it is made in Japan. And hello, Uncle Andy. Now, at first, I was worried when I saw this mark that the dog had been, that its head had come off, but it's not. It is actually part of the design. Maybe it was part of the mold that it just ended up with that line that is in there a little strong, but that is not a break of any kind. And in fact, this dog is in really nice condition. There is just a little bit right on the tips there, little rough edges. And let's see, to give a measurement on this, we've got about 4 inches by about 1.5 inches. and then it is about 2 3/4 inches. But a beautiful dog. This is $12, number 51. Again, made in Japan. And then the last item. I'm double checking, but I think I am down to my last item, which is this beautiful cobalt blue butter dish. Really nice piece. And then here is the inside. And from what I can tell, the fleas did not get to this one yet. It feels really smooth. Now, again, there might be the occasional utensil mark that I don't see or didn't feel, but this does feel pretty smooth. And this is $12, and it is number 1. And Mary Ann at Josie's Butterfly Kisses, I see you. And for anyone who would like to stick around, I will go ahead and go through the items that didn't sell. If you'd like to see one more time, or if you came in towards the end and want to see anything at the beginning, I will go through one more time. And for those of you who will be taking off, thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video and all that good stuff. Okay. Oh, hi, Joe. You're coming back for a visit? Okay. Should we get you some more treats? Here, how about that? There you go. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, for Mother's Day, I have this Mother's Day print. This one says, oh, thank you, Julie. I appreciate that. And yes, I look forward to seeing you on Saturday. This says, moms hold their children's hands for a while, their hearts forever. And this one was $12, and it's number 12. And this is by Jody Bergsma, who is a local Western Washington artist. She is out of Bellingham, Washington, and has a big studio up there. Um, I have the cup and saucer for Mabel Lucy Atwell. This is there was a little man lived in a caravan. His friends were the bunnies and other such funnies. And this is a cup and saucer set. And this set is $35 and it's number 15. And I have a smaller set. This one does have a little chip in the front of the cup right there. But this one is also Mabel Lucy Atwell. And a very lucky fairy band got a lift to fairyland. And this cup and saucer set is $25, number 14. I have a larger Jody Bergsma Mother's Art print. And this is at the kitchen, the mother-daughter, the little pets. And this one says, a mother and daughter, I thank you for the joys, the tears, and the memories time can't erase, and all the years you stood by my side with your love that can't be replaced. And this print is number 17. And I had this gorgeous fairy and bumblebee art print. This part of the print is about 7 by 5. And it was in a frame that had a backing on it, but that backing was taken off, and you can see that it is nailed into the frame. Gorgeous fairy and bumblebee. And this is $20, number 18. I had an inlaid wood necklace. So all of these beads are part of an inlaid wood where you actually can feel the ridges on this. The black beads are just plastic, but the wood beads are really neat. And this has a beautiful clasp on it. And this one is $7, number 25. I had a bell from Taiwan. It has this beautiful floral design all around. This is about a 3.5-inch bell. It does have a little bit of a chip right there. You on that part of the design. Here it says made in Taiwan. Very nice little sound. And this one was $3, number 27. And I had a bell that was in the shape of a church. Has a very tiny little ring to it, but a really pretty church design. Now this had a sticker, but it is long gone, and you can see it is that older glue holding that sticker in. And this bell was $3, number 28. I have a pink, oh, Uncle Andy, thank you, for number 28. Okay. I have a pink depression glass bowl. This is in the Madrid pattern. This is federal glass in the Madrid pattern, and this is pink. Now, there are just a couple, I will say, little flea bites. Ever so often, you can just feel a little bit of one on a ridge, but I don't know if I would say a chip, but I'll try to get in here real close so you can see those couple little flea bites that are kind of all pop up on each of the sides, but just ever so slight on there. And again, this is the beautiful Madrid pattern. And this bowl is $12, number 29. I have a cup and saucer from England. This was trying to get it to go the right direction here. Let's see. Nope, upside down. Made in England. And it's just a really interesting pattern. So we've got these orange flowers. Would be great in a 70s retro kitchen with that kind of a design. Now, this one does have what feels like a little chip here. However, it is under the glaze. There is a chip in the gold right there that does feel like it was a after the glaze chip. But this part down here feels like it was a manufacturing defect, like they chipped it, but they glazed it anyway. But I just love these flowers. Very different look for a cup and saucer to have these really cool orange flowers on it. And this was $8, number 30. This is a made in Japan, like 10-inch serving tray. It's about 10 inches across. Beautiful pink roses and gray. And this was $9, number 31. Here is the mark on the back. This is an Old English oak, Royal Stafford, fine bone china, England. And this is a creamer with this beautiful pattern. Now this is kind of, this has berries and what look like ivy on here. Beautiful bottom on this and gold trim. Now there is a little bit of wear on the handle where some of the white is coming through. And then here is the bottom. Number 31 for Uncle Andy. Thank you. Oops. Hi there, buddy. Where are you going? You want up here? Go ahead. Okay, but keep it moving. Keep it moving. And that is still Joe, if you're wondering. And this creamer was $6, number 35. I know for all of you that came in late, hello and welcome. I had my first COVID shot yesterday, and I got hit with the heavy duty fatigue last night. And so I ended up going to bed early because I was just wiped out. And the cats absolutely loved that. But, you know, cats a lot of times are real big on being caregivers. And so they had to sleep on top of the bed with me all night long, which they don't normally do like all night long. But last night they did because they knew that something was up. No, it did not, Rose, and I will see that on here somewhere. Let me find it. Um, Oh, here it is. Okay. So that was number 62 and it was $22, Rose. So thank you. Yeah, so I think Joe's still being a little clingy. He's kind of been around me all day just because he knows that I'm not feeling 100% because of that COVID shot. So yeah, I think he is in full caregiver mode. The straw dolls. Okay, I have a pair of straw dolls. Oh, you got your second shot this morning. Oh, Dean. Oh, yeah, the second shot is pretty heavy duty. And yeah, so I have I think I get mine, what was it, May 18th. I go back for my second shot. So yeah, I hope you recover well. And I hope you're not icky for too long, but yeah, it's kind of, you know, depending on it can be 24 to 48 hours, it seems like for most people that it can be kind of rough. So so yeah, I send you very, very well wishes and hope that you feel better real soon. Patty, well, Patty wanted the corn husk dolls. These ones are the straw dolls. So these were different than the ones that she wanted because I did, when she did ask about them, I did say that I had the straw ones left and she wasn't interested or, didn't give the impression that she was interested in the straw dolls, just the corn husk ones. But thank you guys for being on top of that. So these are two of the straw. Oh, you are here. Hello, Patty. Say your name and then there you are. But these are very cute. I love their little braided arms. Those are so sweet. They each have little baskets and their little hats. And this one has that pretty little shawl. And this pair, ooh, this pair was $6, number 40. Ooh, excuse me. Hmm. Okay. And I do see Uncle Andy for those dolls. Um, but I do believe that I have more. So I will be having those in upcoming sales. Oh, I had these beautiful earrings. This was the pair of the faux pearl. I'm going to say faux pearl because I don't necessarily know if those would be real on something like this, but these are just rhinestones in here. And this is a pair of screwback earrings. And for the pair, they were $10, number 46. And I had this beautiful bracelet with the glass beads and the very sparkly beads and the beautiful spacers. And this was on a stretchy band. And this was $11, number 48. And this has four of those glass beads on it. I had this little resin Tudor house. Just a cute little house figurine. It does have a couple spots in the thatch where there's a little bit of wear. And this was $5, number 49. I had this bowl, which is not marked on the bottom, but I do have a feeling that this is Japanese. It does have some raised beads type here, and then the raised paint in the flowers of the cherry blossoms. And the design is repeated on the other side, and you can see we have the mountain and the water. And this was about I think this was 4 or maybe 5 by 5 inches, 4.5 by 5 inches. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I like this. I like the blue color. Um, I tend to have a lot of blue, but I think more of it is like navy blue, so I kind of like the lighter blue. But thank you. This was $10, number 50. And oh, the dog. I have the Japan dog figurine marked made in Japan twice. And this was $12, number 51. He does have a couple of spots of wear on his ear. And oh, so I have a little glass bear figurine. He is missing a foot right here, but otherwise he is intact with his ears and all his facial features. And he was $6, number 52. I have the J. Crew necklace, which is a multi-strand mixed metal chain necklace. And it does have the little J. Crew, oops, that side, little J. Crew tag on it. And this one was $10, number 56. I have this really pretty hand-painted plate. Has these pretty pink flowers on each end. It's not marked as to where it was made, but it has more of a European feel to me than a made in Japan. But you can feel the paint on the edges. And this is, I think, this was just a about 5.5 inch plate. And this was $4, number 57. And I had these stacking boxes. So they have polka dots on the inside. Really cute design on the outside. And this one does stack on the inside, but they look great together. And these were $10, number 60 for the pair. And I had these two miniature wood houses, beautifully painted, very, very small houses. And they were $3, number 61. And that was one more time through everything. So thank you so much for watching. And Tammy at Vintage Uprising, Texas is just about to get started on her sale. And so thank you so much. Head on over and watch and help support Tammy at Uprising Vintage Uprising Texas. And if you don't have her channel and haven't subscribed, check by my channels page. I have a list of great channels that you should be subscribed to, and Tammy's is one of them. So thank you so much again, everyone, for being here. And I look forward to seeing you on Saturday night and probably throughout other chats. I will be around to say hello and thank you. Yes, it's just a matter of letting the shot do its work and for me to get past, yeah, that fatigue part. But luckily, that is the only side effect, and I can handle getting a little extra sleep. That's a good thing, right? While you're going through this. But thank you so much, Denise, and I hope you feel a whole lot better also. And everyone who has gotten their shots and everything, I hope everything is going well with you also. So again, thank you so much, and I will see you guys around. And I'm going to head on over to Tammy at Vintage Uprising Texas also. So I will look forward to seeing you there. And goodbye, and thank you.